Good morning. What are the requirements for living a Christian life? I know growing up in church, I've asked myself that question many, many times. It's very easy to get caught up in the whirlwind of doing. And it's kind of like Joyce Meyer says. It's like me personally, when I wake up in the morning, it doesn't take very long before it feels like I've got this pressure on me. Well, what are you going to do? 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 You can weigh yourself down with entirely too many commitments that could never possibly be fulfilled, or at least be fulfilled and do well or do a good job at those commitments. But I don't think living the Christian life is about any of those things. I mean, yes, we are to do lots of things, and one of them is to love the Lord our God with all our heart, with all our soul, and with all our mind, and with all our strength. But Jesus himself even said that there is only one requirement, that there's only one thing that we are to do. We are to believe. We are to believe. We are to believe in Jesus. It's that simple. It really is that simple. Meditate on that today. It's the word believe. It's pretty difficult for anything to grow and to flourish and to be what it's meant to be if you don't believe in it first. Jesus said that the requirement to living the Christian life is to believe. He says this over and over again in the book of John. He told Mary in John 11:40, did I not tell you and promise you that if you would believe and rely on me, you would see the glory of God? Brothers and sisters, don't weigh yourselves down today. Believe. Start there. If you're having a hard time with that step, we serve an all-knowing God. He knows that you're having a hard time. We have a helper. We have an advocate. That advocate, our Holy Spirit, is our help to get us to that point where we can simply believe. If you're having a hard time with that, tell God. He knows it all anyway. God, I'm struggling with this. I want all these questions answered before I can just let this go and believe in Jesus. Tell him where you're at. He knows it anyway. And I promise you, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that he will meet you where you're at. But you got to be honest with yourself. and you got to be honest with God. We complicate this thing to death. We put entirely too much pressure on ourselves to perform and to be perfect. And there's just no such thing. There's just no such thing. Keep it simple today. Start today. I believe. I believe. I believe. Have a great day. God bless.